Hello, I'm Todd Cameron, mechanical engineer, inventor, race car driver. I'd say a lot of people call me the engineer's engineer, if you will. My background, I started off as an automotive engineer, developed electric cars, solar cars, lots of race cars. I've been into the space industry, building what I want to call space junk for the last 10, 12 years. So now I do work for NASA, a lot of stuff for NASA, a lot of stuff for the big, build satellites and whatnot. Here's some of the space junk. I don't know if you can see it from here, but I built everything for the robotic arm and some of the cameras that went on the Mars rovers that went up to Mars, and that's what I call space junk. Basically high-tech materials, build a lot of carbon fiber stuff, super light, super strong. This is a piece from the Mars rover robotic arm. It's a piece of titanium, probably started off at about 100 pounds and now it weighs less than a pound, pure titanium, really lightweight stuff. My background, what would people say about me? I'm gonna see, I can go here on, I think I've got a few recommendations on LinkedIn. One of them I really like, kind of sums me up. My buddy Ken on here says, as a recommendation on LinkedIn, if I was stuck on an island with a 12-volt battery, a can of WD-40, a tube of JB Weld, and a half gallon of diesel fuel, Todd is the guy that I'd want working on my project to get us back to civilization. I think that kind of sums it up. I'm going to give you a tour. I'm a tinkerer, inventor. I've invented a few things, applied for a few patents. Nothing's really taken off. I'm always messing with that stuff. To mess with that, to do all my tinkering and inventing and all that, I've got a full-blown machine shop. We're sitting in my man cave, if you will. Everybody says I got a man cave. Well, I've got a 2,800 square foot, 14-car man cave, fully equipped machine shop welding. So usually this is a hobby shop. A lot of people come by here working on their stuff or have me develop stuff and whatnot. So we're sitting kind of in the tool area here, but let me give you a tour of my shop here real quick and show you some of my inventions. So this is the shop I built, 2,800 square feet, lots of cars in here. Come on down. I kind of moonlight as a race car driver. I've got a full-blown NASCAR license and won quite a few races at the local track over here. I'll show you some. That shows how I'm driven. And very competitive. About 10, 15 years ago, can you see the car, Christy? I did all the mechanical design on this electric car. It was the world's most produced electric car. They build these in India right now. I did all the mechanical design, to design the suspension, drivetrain, everything mechanical on this car was done by me. I work with a team of about 5 or 6 other engineers. Kind of a bare bones car. It's basically a golf cart on steroids, if you will. And then of course I can't leave well enough alone. I've got this one all tuned up and I've got it boosted with overdrive batteries and whatnot. So this thing does about 60 miles an hour, and I'll take it on the freeway and people laugh at me, but whatever, it works. It's a cool car. Let me see. I want to scan some of my equipment here. This is my shop. I've got saws, grinders, welders here. There's some of it. More saws, a lathe, a mill, layup area where we can do composite materials. Plenty of materials here. Let me. You guys want to know if I'm drilling? Here's some of my mistakes. Here's a motor I just blew up this weekend. But here's my hall of shame, if you will. A few trophies, winning, driving the NASCAR stuff. Here's I don't know, you can't have a man cave without a urinal and a toilet with a carbon fiber seat. That's what we got there. I want to show some of my inventions here. As we're getting deeper in the shop. I tried this on kind of designed this, what I call baby bidet. Tried it on, I went on American Inventor. They kind of laughed me out, other than George Foreman. He was the only one with kids, so he liked it, but the others didn't have kids, so they didn't know the difference. I spent some time developing this. It's got pumps, motors, heaters, all kinds of stuff. I call it the baby bidet. Basically, I got tired of changing baby diapers. I've got 2 children, and then some of that's changing that. I said there's got to be an easier way. So I had a machine. I built this machine that I could, when they change the diaper, this would clean them off, if you will. So now I'm going to simulate, since my kids are all grown up now, or not grown up, but they're not old, way older than for this. Here's one of my daughter's dolls. So you would take her clothes off, you hold her under the arms, you put her in here, hold her under the arms, you push the button with your foot, and gives her a little shower and cleans them off, set them up, dry them off, and they're all good to go. So that was a big good day. Patent pending, it never went anywhere. Another thing I messed with. In my racing days, racing bikes, cars, motorcycles, or whatever, so I was racing go-karts about 120 miles an hour. I developed this aerodynamic helmet for that, and then they changed the rules on me, and they put a rule in the rule book. Basically, no aerodynamic devices on helmets anymore. They call it the Cameron rule. So I won a couple national championships. They didn't like my helmet, so they cried and booted me out for that. I think that's about it. As for why would I want to be on Top Engineer? The prize money? I don't know. I haven't heard of the prize money yet. I'm curious to see what that's going to be. I don't know. I think I'm the engineer's engineer, if you will. I think I really believe that, and can probably dominate in competition like this. Appreciate you giving me the chance to look at it.